Hi, it is Danny. I'm back for Veda day 6. Um, I've been drinking a little bit. I have a box of wine that I need to finish. That sounds really bad, but I'm not a lush, but I just need to finish the box. I'm trying to do like a healthy eating thing. Maybe I'll talk about my diet in future videos, but I try to stop drinking, stop eating. Um, See, you could tell I've been drinking. Stop eating like outside foods and just eat my typical salads, yogurts, baked meats, and things like that. So whatever's left in my fridge that is not necessarily good for me, I usually try to eat all of it or drink all of it and get rid of it, so that way I'm not wasting food. Um, and I could start with my regular diet. So I'm drinking. So if I come off a little loopy, I apologize. And I didn't want to be loopy because there goes my cat. Oh, here he goes. Hopefully he doesn't knock down my laptop because I'm in a completely different setup right now. But I wanted to do a brief review. Hedgie. I wanted to do a brief review on Bronze Goddess's The Dating Game. How to Find Yourself While Looking for Mr. Right by Shawnda Patterson, who is also known as BronzeGoddess01 on YouTube. I have been watching her for years. Now, you may not see me like her videos on this channel because this channel is new. I have a other channel where I've been subscribed to her since I would say 2009. Yeah, 2009. Her first video that I ever watched was "Don't Shush Me," and I just loved how wonderful and positive, brave, strong, all of it. She really is an amazing person, an amazing personality, and inspiring to me. She's one of the inspirations that caused me to do my own channel. So I purchased her book probably like 3 or 4 weeks after it was released, and I've read it. This is the third time I'm reading it. Actually, this time around, I sort of skimmed it again so that it's a refresher, so that I could. Oh, geez, the glare. The glare is real. I'm sorry. I reread it again today just so I could have a fresh concept in my mind as far as giving it honest review or as thorough as possible. I don't really write notes. I should because I would organize my thoughts better, but I'm pretty much going off the cuff. So if you've watched her motivational videos or her strawberry letters, this is that in book form. And she says it in all her videos now that if you like these videos, you'll love her book, and it's very true because majority of the advice found in her videos is also found in the book, but it's done in greater context. She cites sources from other books, other relationship books, studies from like Cosmopolitan magazine, psychological studies that give evidence as to why she says you should do, like for example, when she advises what to wear on a first date, she says go for the natural look, but she also cites the source that most men prefer less makeup, but they choose a more natural look, and she cites a source that indicates a study as to why what she's saying wearing less makeup is true. It's well written. It's lively because as I'm reading it, I'm imagining her voice. So it's really great. It's broken up to 10 chapters. Well, actually 9 chapters. The 10th chapter is the closing. The chapters starts from your self-worth, your confidence, and all the way to the end of let's talk about sex. Are you dateable? What does your body language say? What does your clothes say about you? Is he into you? Flirting, first date do's and don'ts. When will he commit? Let's talk about sex and the closing. It's informative, and I would call it more of a manual. There's even a section, like those cosmopolitan tests to see where you are, like what you rate. There's a test to see what you feel about yourself, your self confidence, where you stand right now. There's wonderful quotes, like things that she says in her videos, like what you must compromise to get, you must compromise to keep. I love that quote because it's very true. I even have it marked. That's why I said it just now. Um, yeah, and there's also great analogies like how do you decide your value, and if you crumble a $20 bill and throw it on the floor, or does the value of that $20 change? And it's wonderful if you have just been through something and you think what you've been through has changed or diminished your value. Well, a $20 bill doesn't change just because you crumble it and throw it on the floor. So it's just as inspiring as she is, and I really enjoyed the book. And it's more like a manual. You could roll this up, put it in your purse, and carry it with you everywhere, which I do, because it's good to have and it's good to know, and it's very encouraging. And it doesn't even, while it gives you tips on what to do with, men, it really is more about you and building who you are, what you want, and deciding what your standards are, which is something I never really considered until watching her videos, that you have to decide exactly what you want. Like, she also discusses the space between non-negotiables and what does she call it? Non-negotiables and deal breakers, or non-negotiables, and what was it again? Hold on. Some good things we missed that are blessings in our face. Hold on. Flaws. Non-negotiables and flaws. I'm sorry. um, yeah, she talks about that and what's the difference between the two, and that's good to know, because some people think, well, you wanted a 6 foot tall man, but he's 5'11", but he's sweet. I mean, what's an inch or 2 inches? Things like that. So I would highly recommend this book. I'm sorry it's not as detailed, but I think I should start writing notes. But still a great book. I highly recommend it for anyone, even if you're not single. It's good. It's good. It's good reading, and it's good material to have. I'm nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous, but I'm nervous today, and the wine's not helping either. But definitely recommend this read. Um, it's on Amazon and Kindle and all of that. So pick it up. And it was really cheap. It was super cheap, and you could read it in a day, less than a day. I think it took me a couple of hours to read it. Um, well written, very succinct and to the point, much like her videos and her motivational talks, and it's really great. And just in case you can't get to YouTube, you could have this. So I highly recommend it, particularly if you're a fan of hers. So pick it up. The Dating Game: How to Find Yourself While Looking for Mr. Right by Shawnda Patterson, Bronze Goddess 01 on YouTube. Okay. All right. That's it for Veda Day 6. I will see you tomorrow.